Good afternoon and welcome to the Estadio Rico Perez. Wonderful day it is indeed in Alicante as Hercules, top of the table, take on Rayo Valladolid, currently 5th in the second division, so it's a big match for both teams, both who have recently been in the Liga, the top level of Spanish football, both desperately keen to get back up. Hercules, of course, relegated last season. Valladolid are in their second season in the second division A. It's a lovely day in Spain. That's not rain, by the way, that's just the sprinklers. And we're well into December. What else would you expect on the sunny south coast of this wonderful country? Two teams about to get in. Just have a look at these shorts there of Valladolid. Kappa, I may have mentioned that before, a particular favourite of this mine. This is the Italian kit manufacturer. Not so sure about the sponsoring on the back of the shorts. Cameras there, of course, are on Jukic because he visits his ex-team. He was manager of Hercules, and it'll be interesting to see what kind of reaction he gets from the home fans as the referee Mariscal Sanchez is about to bring the two teams out. So Totte there, who's looking to make a comeback after a long injury. Key player for Hercules, one to watch, and we're definitely hoping he'll get a chance to come up off the bench. So the big stories here, the return possibly of Totte and the definite return of this man, Jukic, the ex-Deportivo star player. And yes, what a strange image that is. Christmas hat and sunglasses. And the two teams are coming out onto the field of play. Looking forward to this one. It'll be Paco Peña leading Hercules out, as you can see. Home fans happy to see their team top of the table. A little bit miffed though at the last two results in this stadium, both ending in defeats to Real Murcia and Elche. Elche, that really did hurt. 2 weeks ago they took on Elche in the Alicante derby and were quite well beaten, it has to be said, by their neighbours, and that hurt, really did, when you consider Hercules are kind of the big team in this part of the woods. Valladolid come into this match on a decent run of their own, but before we talk about that, let's look at the lineups for Hercules. In goal, Falcon, a back four of Peña, Abilla, Mora and Juanra. Ahead of them, Aguilar, Thiago Gomez, Diego Rivas, Carlos Calvo, Michel and Aganzo. So we're seeing Valladolid come into this on the back of a 5-match unbeaten run. And indeed, Valladolid have only lost one match away from home this season. Mr. Sanchez calls the two captains into the centre of the park. Paco Peña and Jesus Rueda, the two captains. Let's look at the rest of the Valladolid team. Jaime is in goal, Peña, Rueda, Marc Valiente and Balanzaiga at the back. Ahead of them, Nauzut Aleman, Nafti, Oscar, Victor Perez, Joffre and Javi Guerra. So it'll be a battle of the two forwards, neither of whom are really hitting the back of the net with that much success so far. Javi Guerra, just 4 goals. And Aganzo not faring too well at all. David Aganzo, the main forward for Hercules, yet to hit the back of the net this season. So we're all set for a fine feast of football in the Rico Perez Stadium. It'll be Real Valladolid to get us underway. Not, of course, playing in their famous purple and white shirts. Instead, an all change for them. Black shirts, blue shorts as they take on Hercules, who indeed, as the home team, will play in their blue and white stripes. As Agantho wins the ball early on. Looking to make it to the byline. Closed down. Doubled up on there. Still the chance to play it in. Cleared by Nafti. And Agantho not offside. And wins a corner. Good start here by Hercules. Blanca claiming there was an offside. Not so. And it'll be an early chance to test Jaime. Not too popular around here, being an ex-Elche keeper. Played short. Now fired into the box. Defensive header away. Still players forward. Hoofed up there by Aguilar, and it won't be a problem for Jaime. Valladolid won 5-1 on their last visit to this stadium, that being 3 years ago in the Spanish Cup. As Nafti plays the ball out to the right-hand side. Blanca, ex-Bilbao full-back. Nafti receives again. Rueda and this chap Mark Valiente, the pairing at the back for Valladolid. A little bit of obstruction, thought by Abia. Totte, the man in the centre of your picture, he of the long hair. Break now for Valladolid. Paco Peña pushing it down that left-hand side. Pressure from Carlos Calvo. The ball cleared for a throw in. Juan Carlos Mandia in his third spell here. As the ball driven in. Early pressure from Hercules. And it's a solid header there as it's picked up by Victor Perez. He loses out. Hercules will move the ball through. Diego Rivas. Juanra. Just flicked on there by Aguilar, but it runs out for a goal kick to the visitors. Miroslav Djukic, tremendous player, always of course will be cursed by that memory of that penalty against Valencia that he missed in the last moment to deny Deportivo the league title, which would have been their first in history. Karma looked after them though, and a couple of years later they indeed did pick up the league title. And Gantho brings in Paco Peña. Gantho again goes down, this time gets the free kick for the challenge by the Tunisian international Nafti. Nafti, a key player in this hard-working Valladolid midfield. Teams with a fine defensive record. Hercules have only conceded 5 at home. Valladolid only 7 on their travels. As the ball's put in by Calvo and picked out by Jaime. Not the best of clearances, much appreciated by the home fans. This Rueda gets the ball away into midfield. Good combination there of Aleman, Blanca, but as Paco Peña brings it away. Carlos Calvo. Calvo looking for the run inside from Thiago Gomez. Gomez. Just blocked, he'll get a second chance. Pushing it back to Pena. Diego Rivas. It's Arvilla. Santa Rivas. To Pepe Mora. Pena pushed far upfield in this early stage of the game. Arvilla. Thread the ball through. Oh, solid block there by the Colombian and Joffrey. Hercules look to make the present felt with Michel get a second corner of the game. That was the block I was referring to by Abel Aguilar, and it'll be Michel to take this corner. No one close to getting on the end of it. It's picked up by Carlos Calvo. Juanra. Ball coming off the Hercules right back, and it'll be a throw-in to Valladolid. Valladolid some distance if you wanted to travel down to Alicante, 6.5 hours. I think you have to build in a couple of coffee stops there. You would have had to have set out 4:30, 5 in the morning to get to this game. As Paco Pena, well, it was a fine idea, and the closest we've come to an attempt on goal so far. Immensely popular figure in Alicante, Paco Pena. Jaime with the goal kick. Diego Rivas gets there. Picked up in midfield by the visitors. Oscar. Little flick there, read by experienced Pena. Now Juanra brings it forward for Hercules. Good ball in for Agantho. And a third corner will be the result. Marc Valiente, the ex-Barca B player, putting it out. One of 3 ex-Barca youngsters on this near side. Valiente, Pena and Joffrey. As the ball's flicked on, no one really anticipated, but Paco Pena flies the ball in, and a little nudge from Thiago Gomez. Jaime not put off, and Valladolid keeper keeps hold of the ball. Rueda combining with Oscar. Valiente finds Joffrey, the Barca B player I mentioned, and takes it from a long distance. Took a deflection. It'll be a first corner to the purple ones. A couple of examples there of the physical nature of Abel Aguilar's game. Oh, and that could have gone anywhere. Diego Gomez clears. Diego Rivas completes the job. Michel. Rivas unable to get there. Picked up by Oscar. Oscar under pressure. Delightful little ball there. Threads it through. And a chance, and it could just be in. It is Javi Guerra. Squeezes the ball in. It's 1-0 to Valladolid. It was a well-worked move, but the goal was kind of slow-mo. And Valladolid have taken the lead with their first shot between the 3 posts. It's Victor Perez put the ball through, and there really wasn't a lot of power on it, but perfectly placed by Guerra. And it span past the sad Falcon A little slip there by the Hercules keeper didn't help things. He may well have got there if he hadn't. So 10 minutes gone, Valladolid take the lead. In a game that would see them draw level with Elche second in the table. Hercules have made all the early running. They'll have to pick themselves up now. Carlos Calvo plays it inside. The ball into the side netting, and the keeper may have got a touch on it. Indeed, he did. Mitchell forcing the corner. Good rhythm to this game in the early stages. Mitchell will take the corner. Calvo finds Pena. Ball clear but picked up again by Hercules. And Valladolid under pressure, get only as far as Thiago Gomez. He loses out. Perez set up this only goal of the game so far. Paco Pena fancies it, long range effort, and what a save, what a shot. Jaime clearing it for the corner. Paco Pena, didn't he get hold of that one? The Hercules captain forcing a fine save. Been Pena's first of the season. Joffrey plays it inside. So knows it Aleman. Well, the flag, I think, goes up for offside. Carlos Pena combined with Joffrey. Picked up now by Abel Aguilar, Diego Rivas. Really is a vital game for both teams. Valladolid, so they did pick up 3 points here. As I said, we'll go joint second with Elche and just 1 point behind Hercules. Really is tight at the top of this second division. You've got Hercules top with 32 and a bunch of teams down to Celta in 7th position on 27 points. I think if you look at those teams, there's lots of experience, lots of first division names there. Deportivo, Almeria, Celta have all been in the top level recently, and then add to them Cordoba, Elche. As Valladolid look to move the ball around, broken up by Jose Mora, and it'll be a throw into Hercules to be taken by their captain, Paco Pena. Rivas plays it back to Mora. Arbilla in for the injured Samuel. Mora pushing it forward. Carlos Calvo takes a nudge. It'll be a free kick in favour of the home team. The home fans wondering if they're going to witness a hat-trick of successive home defeats. Arbilla plays inside to Aguilar, looking to thread it through, picked off by Pena. Joffrey back to Carlos Pena. Two Penas at left back. And not the best of balls there from Oscar, picked up by Abel Aguilar. Rivas just lets the ball spin away from him. Aguilar picks it up and picks a free kick up for the challenge by Nafti. Juanra pushes it back to Arbilla. Wonderful ball out to Carlos Calvo, but the offside flag is up against the playmaker. Calvo on loan from Udinese. Of course, Udinese have about 3,692,000 players on loan in Spain at the moment. And it wasn't so clear when the initial pass was made. So far, Valladolid solid in midfield. It's a free kick to them at the moment. 15 minutes gone. Hercules 0, Valladolid 1. Now Zed Aleman. With the free kick. Looks to always overhit that one, and it'll be a goal kick in favour of the team from Alicante. As Juanra just about keeps the ball in. Aguilar off to Rivas. Peña can control it, get some encouraging support from his fans. As I said, very popular captain indeed. Hercules' problem this season, when I say problem, their strength and weakness has been in terms of goals. Only 10 conceded all season, but then they've only scored 16. It's the lowest number of goals scored outside of the relegation zone. Peña, combined with Carlos Calvo. Mora, the fellow centre-half, turns the ball to Mora. And Hercules maintaining possession but not progressing up the field, and eventually all that possession, the final ball was dreadful. Juanra, no chance of getting then. It'll be a throw to be taken by Carlos Peña. Given away by the goal scorer, Javi Navas. Peña looking to switch play. This will be seen out though, and it'll be a throw in favour of Valladolid. Valladolid aware that you really only have 2 to 3 seasons to get yourself back up into the top level. And money starts running out, the players start moving on. That happens as soon as you're relegated. Hercules, a much changed team from last season. They had some real big names in Trezeguet, Farinos, Sindoa, Cortez. All these players have moved on. Finally move forward. Ball into the box. Vital header away by Mora. Aguilar switches to Paco Peña. Looking for the run by Agantho. Balenciaga walks into Rivas. It's picked up now by Thiago Gomez. Balenciaga back to put the ball out. Mora alongside him, Aguilar losing that ball, picked up though by Michel. Decent ball into Juanra, looks to combine with Aguilar. Oh, and he's got the ball in, he'll get a second chance as well. Unfortunately, got a touch on it, but he did really well to get the initial cross in. And gets his reward, a throw in favour of Hercules. It'll be Juanma to deliver. And that will be a corner. Abel Aguilar forcing the header away by Carlos Peña. Let's have another look. He was entitled to go up for the ball. Difficult to see if it was an infringement as the ball's headed away by Nafti. Juanma. Finding with Michel. And whips it in. So Valladolid defender gets there first though. The ball picked up now by Javi Navas. He loses out by Carlos Calvo. It's brought in Oscar. Chance here for Valladolid. Plenty of bodies forward. There's no Zed Alaman who delivered the ball in. Now it's the turn of the home team. Calvo taking on Balanthaiga. Whips it in, headed away by Rueda. Paco Peña. Calvo. Inside for Aguilar. Gantho drops the ball off. Oh, this offside flag. Much the annoyance of the home fans, and it'll be Valladolid in possession of the ball. Rayo forward, as I said, yet to get on the score sheet this season. The linesman was right, just offside. He's won that ball back, combining with Thiago Gomez. And Gantho's shot comes off Rueda. Balanthaiga clears as far as Paco Peña. He was almost caught there. And Nozet gets the ball off to RB. Appreciated once again by his own fans. Diego Rivas. Mora. Peña once more. Halfway through the first half, Valladolid leading 1-0. Aguilar. Space on the far side for Carlos Calvo. He looked to take on Balanthaiga. Shot blocked by the ex-Bilbao right back. It's picked up by Diego Rivas. Calvo. Cross comes in. It's an interesting one indeed. Cleared by Rueda. Picked up again by the blue and whites. Good pressure here from Hercules. And Michel forces another fine save from Jaime. Calvo spins it in. The header from Gantho. Comes off the defender. It'll be another corner. Tremendous pressure here from Hercules. It'll be a delightful goal. Lovely touch. Michel. Oh, and Juanma, I think, is the player who went down. I think doing, says the referee. Now Valladolid are on the break. They've got players spare on the right-hand side and on the left-hand side. The ball's put in by Carlos Peña, cleared by Rivas. It'll be a throw-in to the purple ones. I think it was Mora who went down looking for the penalty. It's Michel plays inside to Aguilar. Gantho out to Carlos Calvo. Hercules looking to keep this momentum up. The ball threaded through towards Thiago Gomez. Valladolid clear the decks. And it'll be a free kick for the challenge by Mora. Guerra, the goal scorer, going down. And really optimistic, I think, that penalty claim. Joffre combined with Carlos Peña. Pena, plenty of time now to get this cross in. Cuts it back. Cleared by Mora. The game continues to be played at a more than decent pace. Is this Raider? Brings in Ballanthaiger. Paco Pena clears the ball. Little nudge maybe from Rosette Aleman. That's what the home fans were claiming. And indeed, they get their way. The linesman being overruled, I think, by the referee. Probably had a word with the referee about the comments from Paco Pena when he felt he didn't get the initial decision. Back to the action. Hercules moving forward. Diego Rivas can't get there, but he's down, looking for a free kick. I'm sure he'll get up as Carlos Calvo plays the ball into the hands of Jaime, and Valladolid will be asked to play the ball out. Rivas still down. It's difficult to tell how injured a player is in the modern game. Didn't seem to be a free kick. Referee right on top of the action. And back to the little nudge on Pena just moments ago. Aleman thought he had the throw in. Referee must be right to override the linesman. Diego Rivas is staying down, and normally when you see a player on the team that's losing at the time down, it's more than a fair chance there is an injury. Rivas being helped off the field. This could be a real blow for Juan Carlos Mandia. Rivas looking in some pain on the home bench. Juan Carlos is the reserve keeper. Callejon, Adrian, Sergio Diaz. Both Sergio Diaz, Totte and Hugo Vera, the alternatives. This could be a chance for Totte to come on. Well, Rivas signalling that he will be joining the fray. As Aguilar gets in the muddle, the ball lost to Javi Guerra. Oscar out to now Zed Aleman. Now Zed fires it in. The header's there from Oscar, looking to pull it back. And the danger's not over for Hercules. Joffre losing out to Michel. Juanra. Ball will go out for a throw in favour of Hercules. Was caught by Michel as he slid in. Victor Perez. Thiago Gomez has lost a boot. Play will continue. He's down to 10. Diego Rivas. Aguilar. He finds Paco Pena. That's time for Rivas. Villa. Ball straight down for a throw in. Diego Gomez. Don't think there was anything untoward in it, just Valiente slightly catching Gomez, who's back on the field to play, back to 11v11. Valladolid leading, a result that would take them up to just 1 point behind Hercules. And a third defeat in a row at home would be a real problem, as Banda picks up the first yellow card of the game. Into the back of Carlos Calvo, the referee spotting the infringement, and Banda, not too many complaints from him. "30 minutes gone before we see this first yellow. It's not been a particularly rough game so far. Far post, Aguilar into the side netting. Able to challenge Jaime this time. Flicked on by Javi Navas. Diego Rivas plays the 1-2 with Mora. Abia. Rivas. 1-2s with Thiago Gomez. Peña. There's a player down, but play on, says the referee. Jaime will pick up. Mark Valiente can't believe he didn't get a free kick from the challenge by Agantho. Nafti. To Balanciaga. It'll be a throw in favour of Valladolid. Ball picked up by Arbilla. Hercules here in danger of dropping the rhythm slightly. As Michel twists, gets the ball off to Mora. Mora. Pepe Mora. Finds Agantho. Valladolid struggling to clear the ball. After he's penalised, there'll be a free kick in favour of the Blue and Whites. Look to take it quickly, and fortunately for them, they'll be called back. Ball's played in and well cut out by Mark Valiente. He's not happy with the cover. Gantho is right behind him. This ball's played into Paco Peña. Hercules waste their 8th corner of the game. Rivas does enough for the ball to come off Victor Perez. It'll be a throw in to the home team. Rivas inside for Abilla. Gantho was asked a fair bit there of Aguilar. He gets there. Inside for Juanra. Juanra unable to get there. Double block on the right back means it'll be a goal kick to Valladolid. As I said, Valladolid undefeated in 5 games. Prior to that, there was a 3-match unbeaten run, only interrupted by a defeat in Las Palmas. Michel. Still Michel looking threaded through the ball out for a throw-in. Michel gets the throw-in. Again, it'll be Juanra with the long throw into the box, flicked on. But the net result is another throw in as we go into the last 10 minutes. Djukic's boys leading 1-0. Thanks to an early goal from Javi Navas, pretty much the only shot on target the Valladolid have had. Now Zed Aleman looks to put it through Paco Peña's legs. Runs into the defender, according to the linesman and referee. Mitchell losing out there. Valladolid in possession. Joffre, supported by Carlos Peña. Peña receives again. Joffre. This ball will be picked up by Captain Rueda. Unable to thread it through, but Valiente picks up for Valladolid. And Thaiger unable to control it. Little foot on it from Carlos Calvo, and it'll be a throw in to Valladolid, much to the annoyance of the Hercules fan over on the far side. And the ball just kept in, and long range effort and blocked by Falcon. Hercules fans not too impressed with the linesman. Yet this linesman does signal the ball's gone out, albeit in favour of Hercules. Quite sure how that works. Free kick had been given rather than the throw-in. Diego Rivas out to Paco Peña. Calvo feeds Thiago Gomez. Michel looking for Juanra, but really easy Joffre to make sure the ball goes out. Rivas pushes it back to Mora. It'll be once more with Mora. Peña goes down. It was a challenge he anticipated. Jumped to get out of the way of tough Basque full-back, and I think Paco Peña also aware of the fact that Balanzaga's on a yellow. And it's the full-back who puts it out for a throw-in in favour of Hercules, who on top of the table and will remain so whatever happens today. But their advantage will be down to 1 point. Carlos Calvo. This ball's hoofed upfield, out for a throw into to Hercules rather. Rivas combining with Mora. Abier does well to trap back. Oh, and Aguilar's lost out. This could be a chance. Victor Perez! He makes it 2 out of 2. Valladolid, 2 attempts on goal and 2 excellent finishes. Abel Aguilar has gifted Valladolid with a second. Merry Christmas indeed, Valladolid, all the way from Colombia. Aguilar didn't feel he was under pressure, and Victor Perez sneaked up behind him. Needed a shout there, didn't he? The Colombian of behind you. And Perez finishes well to get his first of the season. Valladolid's second of the game. Well, if there's a candidate for man of the match at the moment, it's between Victor Perez. He's scored one, created the first, and possibly Jaime, who's come up with a couple of cracking saves in the Valladolid goal. Falcon really hasn't been involved in this game. The Hercules keeper twice beaten though. He's the best defence in the league. It's been perforated twice. That was Abel Aguilar. The whistles there for the Colombian international. He doesn't need reminding. Into the last 5 minutes, Valladolid leading 2-0. Aguilar gets the header away. He'll be out for a throw-in. Carlos Pena to take. For another throw-in. It's the head of Abilla. Mandia looking troubled. Hercules top of the table from the start. And they were looking to build up quite an advantage. But we saw this last season with Celta. They had a tremendous start, but then a tremendous fall. Joffre combining with Carlos Pena, the ball with Mark Valiente. He returns it to the Valladolid left back, long ball forward, 1-4. Joffre to chase. It's Hercules in possession with Michel. Michel just caught by Victor Perez. It'll be a free kick in favour of the blue and whites. Gantho, Paco Pena, and he screwed it wide. Pena with a fine effort earlier on. Must be Hercules' best shot on goal. And he hit it well, but wide. Goal kick to be taken by Jaime. Just 2 minutes to half time. Flicked on by Guerra. Guerra again. Oscar. Pena able to get it back to Falcon. There's clearance. Runs all the way through to Jaime. Jaime taking no chances. Throw into Hercules. Paco Pena with the ball. Pena. Picked up now by Michel. Was touched by the referee then. Drop ball with just the player from the team in possession. As Falcon will collect under no pressure, rolls the ball out. Whistles from the home fans for Abel Aguilar. Not sure whether Mandia might not consider taking the Colombian off at half time. In fact, the Tote is on the bench is very much in the minds of the home fans. Into the last minute, Valladolid with a comfortable 2-goal lead. Rivas picks up in midfield. Pena. Inside for Mora. Mora finds Juanra. Hercules would love to get one back just at the stroke of half time. That was Calvo. Still Calvo. Flicked on and away by Valiente, but the flag had gone up against Agantho as we're into the minute added on. And Mitchell, I think, was the man flagged. Tremendous return for Valladolid so far on their attempts on goal. Swamler clears it upfield. Be a free kick for the late challenge on the right back. And you imagine Hercules will just launch this ball forward. Haven't really got time for any more. Indeed, the referee Mariscal Sanchez blows the half-time whistle. Whistles indeed from the home fans. Hercules starting off the brighter of the two teams. Javi Guerra got the opening goal after 10 minutes. A little slip by Falcon might have been a key factor in that goal. And certainly Abel Aguilar gifting Valladolid with a second. Victor Perez robbing the Colombian, who just didn't seem to be aware of his presence. And although Hercules have had 3/5 of the possession of the ball, they've just not been on target. Two tremendous efforts, it has to be said, that Jaime has cleared. But apart from that, it's Valladolid who are beginning to look very comfortable with this lead. Victory that would take Valladolid up to third in the table. So we look forward to some more cracking football in the second half. That's all for now, folks. Welcome back to the second half in the Rico Perez. Hercules looking to recover from a 2-0 deficit, but they've almost gifted to Valladolid. Abel Aguilar still trying to work out what happened, as he was caught by Victor Perez for the second goal. There'll be a substitution by Mandia. Adrian Sardinero makes his return to the Hercules ranks. Surprised, I think, to see Aguilar still on the field after the abuse he was getting from his own fans. But Aguilar continues. Just waiting to see who was substituted. Adrian is on. Possibly Gomez. Let's get into the action then, as Valladolid had given the ball immediately at the start of the second half. Carlos Peña plays inside to Nafti. Rueda, captain, pushing the ball down to Javi Navas. And it'll be a throw into Valladolid. Tiger. And the applause is for Totte. He's warming up on the near touch line. Mora. Gantho goes down, gets the free kick. Oh, this could be interesting. Peña's in there, pulls it back. It's the Hercules defence that reacts quicker. Promising start again by Hercules, and Blanca clears. A free kick conceded by the home team. Joffrey was the man caught. Ball falls to Thiago Gomez. Puts Blanca under pressure. It'll be a first corner of the second half to Hercules. Calvo in charge of the corner. Swings it in. No real chance of a Hercules player getting on the end of it, and it'll be Valladolid on the break. Now Zet Aleman didn't have a lot to aim for, and Juanra able to put the ball out for a throw-in. To be taken by Blanca. Huesca battling with two, loses out. Oh, and that'll be a free kick and possibly a yellow card for now Zed Aleman. He certainly flew in. And he becomes the second Valladolid player booked. Indeed, he made contact there with Carlos Calvo. Paco Peña. Inside. Gomez, who gets it off to Gantho. Still a Gantho. Loses out to Blanca. There'll be a free kick for this challenge on Gomez. Victor Perez, the culprit. Abilla. Out to Juanra. The throw will in favour of the home team. Paco Peña finds Calvo. He gets another corner. 5 minutes into the second half. Hercules starting brightly as they did in the first half. 10-1 the corner count. Carlos Calvo swings it in. It's in the net. Hercules, and it's Abel Aguilar who makes up for his error and gets a vital goal for the home team. Aguilar's second, Hercules' first of the afternoon. And what a boost for the Colombian. Vital time to score, just under 40 minutes now for Hercules to make amends. Tape released. Hercules have certainly come out with a good attitude in this second half. Aguilar whistled at the end of the first, cheered at the start of the second. Thiago Gomez. Calvo should get there. Does. Looks to get around Ballantyga. Ballantyga heads the ball out, but he's been nudged over by Calvo. Let's have another look. Oh, Calvo, I think, the legitimate efforts. No, the arms out there, and that's what the referee spotted. Valladolid pushing forward. Carlos Peña plays it in, and well cut out by Arbia rather. Got caught as he cleared the ball. It'll be a free kick in favour of the team from Alicante. Viguera at least admitting to the infringement immediately, and be able to continue. Aguilar out to Mora, back inside to the Colombian. Seem to imply that Rivas has gone off. Peña finds Mora. Hercules continuing to shine. Thiago Gomez just caught on the ball. Now Zet gets it away, picked up by Mora. Carlos Calvo, just too much on it for Gomez. Very competitive in the middle of the park at the moment. And, neither team able to put their foot on the ball. Victor Perez gets it out to the far side. Joffrey inside for Nafti. Not Valiente. Kept in by Nauzet. Peña to get the ball away, but there was an infringement moments earlier. Arbia. Juanra. This ball inside. Chance here for Adrian Sardinero! Well, Jaime's got a touch to it. It'll be a corner to Hercules. Ball by Michel. Sardinero. The shot comes off the keeper. Scored from their last corner. Not this time though. After gets the clearance. Juanra. Done by Sardinero, and quite a little bit surprised that Carlos Peña wasn't put under pressure. Now the ball out for a throw to Valladolid. 10 minutes into the second half. Entertaining stuff in the Rico Perez. In the match vital to the promotion aspirations of both teams. One where with the clearance comes off for throwing in favour of Hercules. Thiago Gomez. Carlos Calvo. Still Calvo. Cuts inside Ballantyga and gets another corner. Calvo to take. swings it in, it's another goal! How effective are those corners as Gantho gets his first goal of the season, and a vital one it is. Question marks will be asked about the defending. 2 corners, 2 goals. Rosette Aleman can't believe it. Ball swung in, it was a free header. Calvo's corners, a real threat, have led to both the goals. So it's Hercules 2, Valladolid 2, and you suspect there may be more. Pena. Flicked away. Mora. Aguilar finds Juanra. He lifts the ball forward. Valiente who gets there first. Aguilar wins it down to Nafti. Oh, and that was a heavy challenge by Aguilar. He'll pick up at least a yellow. Could be worse. And it's a yellow card. I think that is a problem though, because he's off. No, I thought I saw the referee showing 2 yellows. Oh, Aguilar just gets the 1. To be fair to him, he did get the ball. It was the second foot that did the damage. Javi Navas prepares to come on for Valladolid. Thiago Gomez is also picked up a yellow card. Shout around the stadium is for Totte. They can't wait to see Totte back. But for now it's Valladolid making the substitution. Totte has been out since the 6th of March. He really is a delightful player to watch if he does come on. There he is, with the long hair. Oscar replaced by Javi Navas. Mufti with the header, cleared by the Hercules defence. Battle, it's won by Captain Rueda. Carlos Pena plays it forward, there's no flag. Navas, one of the players waiting in the middle. Joffrey unable to get the ball in, but he tries to get it back and concedes a free kick. By Carlos Calvo. Oh, that's a good ball. That's a good ball indeed. Gantho could have gone further with that run of his. Ball picked up now by Victor Perez. Tremendous pace to this game as Javi Guerra has it inside the box. Looking for the angle, looking for Perez. The ball cleared. And it'll be a corner to Valladolid. Tremendous opening 10 minutes of this second half for Hercules. Both goals coming off corners. Can Valladolid follow their example? Joffre with the corner. All the way through the area. Cleared by Carlos Calvo. And Thaiger. Joffre. Still Joffre. Oh, that's a real grass cutter. No problem at all there for Falcon. Gomez pushes it back to Abia. He finds Mora. Into the last half hour. Hercules 2. Valladolid 2. Gomez. The run is on from Agantho. Agantho unable to get there. Robs ball and Thaiger. And Valladolid defence looking very nervous, and they know what's coming up now. It's another Carlos Calvo corner. Now, who's marking who? Calvo puts it in, it's punched away by Jaime. Still, the danger not over. Valladolid struggled to clear. Aguilar plays it back inside. Shot could be on. Gomez! And Jaime doesn't get a touch on it, straight out for a goal kick. Set up by Sardinero. Wasn't far off. Well, it's been an amazing start to the second half. The first half wasn't bad either in the Rico Perez Stadium. Gomez combining with Agantho. Losing out to Nafti. Valladolid looking to regain their composure somewhat. Aguilar alongside him is Abia. Aguilar inside for Gomez. Pena. Still Pena. And he was surrounded. Should got rid of the ball early, and the end result is a free kick to Valladolid. And Callejon, you could see the resemblance to his twin brother, the Real Madrid midfielder. And it was indeed handball by Joffre, free kick in favour of Hercules. Gomez. Gomez receives from Sardinero. Inside for Michel. He finds Paco Pena. Carlos Calvo. Still Calvo. Still Calvo. Oh, and he's walked into Nafti, and familiar story of working out whether the forward has walked into the defender or the defender's been rather clever. Nafti, I think, blocks him. I don't think for me there's any doubt that Nafti knew what was going on there. Aguilar gets the header. One picks up for Hercules. Ball for Michel to chase. And it gets the first, concedes the throw in. And it's the man being replaced. Sergio Diaz who comes on. Still, the fans expectant. Wait and see if they're going to get a glimpse of Toddy. Paco Peña lifts the ball over, good run. Well spotted. Each of Fonte might get a little nudge in the back. Flicked on Peña. Aguilar. And gives his case. No free kick forthcoming. It's actually Javi Navas who went down. Contact there seemed to be. Too much on that ball for Carlos Calvo. You can see the wind in the stadium. It's a lovely sunny day in Alicante. Picked up by Aguilar. Decent ball out to Gomez. Covered by Carlos Peña. The clash in midfield resulting ball is for Valladolid. Javi Navas drills it in. Picked off by Abilla. Peña clears under pressure. Guntho. Returns it to Gomez. Sergio drills it in, but an easy ball for Jaime. Jaime once more. Hercules pick up in midfield. Carlos Calvo. Gomez. Supported now by Paco Peña. Still Peña. 1-2s. Drills it in, it's cleared for a throw-in in favour of Hercules. Calvo. Ball out for a throw into the blue and whites. And a little bit more urgency required by the manager. 20 minutes to go. Calvo has turned Ballanthaiga and again looks to get inside. Nafti can't do so. And another clash between the Tunisian and Carlos Calvo. Goal kick. Favour of Valladolid. A draw would mean Hercules maintain a 2-point lead at the top. Valladolid would move up to 4th position. As the ball's played in and there was a flag. Jaime claiming from Guntho. Oh dear me, some off the ball there between Carlos Calvo and Nafti's not the first clash between the two of them. Mariscal Sanchez will have to keep control of this. He's already reduced Valladolid to 10. The double yellow of Nozet Aleman. Oh, and you can see why Carlos Calvo was annoyed. Nafti had jumped in on him. Not sure there was any. There's the challenge that annoyed Calvo, and it's not the first time these two have clashed. It's difficult to see who is being sent off. Calvo are booked, and there's players clashing all over the field. I think the only player booked is Carlos Calvo. Well, the handbags seem to be over. It's Hercules 2, Valladolid 2 in match is just getting a little bit too fiery, maybe. Rigtht thwarted by Mora. It'll be a throw-in in favour of Valladolid. And keep an eye on this. This ball goes out for a throw-in in favour of the visitors. Finally good to take. Nafti getting in the wars. Tunisian comes away with the ball. Navas can go for it. It's picked up by Balanthaiga. Nafti leaves it. Perez losing out, and Hercules will look to break. Mitchell. Spot by Carlos Calvo. Calvo could fancy it, and into the hands of Jaime. Took a bounce. Wasn't easy. Ball picked up now by Javi Navas. To Perez. Perez goes down, gets the free kick in favour of the purple ones. As we approach the last quarter of an hour, Valladolid down to 10, but looking for a winner. Swung in towards the penalty spot. Indeed, it is all the way through to Falcon. Aguilar. It's a late challenge. It'll be free kick that the Hercules will want to take quickly. DF plays it in. Ball cut back. This time cleared for another throw-in in favour of Hercules. Nafti, the player being substituted, might have something to do with the fact that if he stays on, he can continue his battle with Carlos Calvo There's the cheer. Totte will be coming on shortly as well. For now, Javier Baraja, younger brother of the Valencian star Ruben Baraja, comes on for Nafti. It seems as if Nafti wanted to have a little word with the opposing bench. Totte then will come on for his first game since April. It's a Real Madrid youth player, and a very elegant player indeed. It was a pleasure to see. Paco Peña. Hercules made a little bit of a muddle there. Managed to recover. Sergio Diaz in possession. Carlos Calvo. It's a Gantho. Gantho, decent ball in. Almost picked up on Valladolid. Long ball forward, and the free kick goes in their favour. The challenge on Javi Guerra. Sergio Diaz, the player penalised. The fans wait for the return of the 10. That will run all the way through. A goal kick in favour of the Blue and Whites. Mora is the man being replaced. So there'll be some rearranging to be done. Mandia. Gomez, Sergio Diaz, Aguilar seems to have stepped back to make some space for Totte in midfield. Gantho concedes the free kick. Judge bumped into Captain Rueda. In no hurry to take this free kick. Aguilar with the clearing header. Totte with his first touch. And as you can see, definitely a left footer. The offside flag goes up in favour of the visitors. 10 minutes to go in the Rico Perez. It's Hercules 2, Valladolid 2. Valladolid 2-0 up at half time, but an amazing start to the second half. A chance, and the ball into the hands of Falcon. Amazing start. 2 corners from Carlos Calvo, resulting in 2 goals for Aguilar and Gantho. Still could go either way, but Hercules seem to have more momentum. Paco Peña turns Thigh inside and out until the Basque recovers. It'll be a corner, and that means danger for Valladolid. Carlos Calvo. Swings it in, and it was close again. Jaime, under pressure from Gantho, wins the free kick. Gantho would argue was going for the ball. Valladolid ball, and a substitution. Javi Guerra replaced by Manucho. Yes, it is the same Manucho. Had a brief spell in the Premier League. Manchester United, big Angolan. As the ball's picked up, and a fine save from Jaime. Mitchell tested him. And that's 3 tremendous saves from the Valladolid keeper, keeping his team in this game. Mitchell picks it up on the halfway line. Drives through, got a little luck of the bounce there, but it was a fine save from Jaime. And another corner, Carlos Calvo. This one easily flicked away by Carlos Peña. Totte just keeps the ball in, but straight offside. There'll be a free kick to Valladolid. Oh, it was tight, wasn't it? But as we know, linesmen, although they've been told to do otherwise, will always flag in favour of the defence. With his first touch, flicks it on, is won by Sergio Diaz, but he gives away to Victor Perez. Still Perez. Danger cleared by Aguilar. Gomez. Bia under pressure. Ball with Totte. In front Carlos Calvo. Still Calvo. Plenty of blue and white shirts hovering. Calvo, and he's looking for Paco Peña. Manucho dispossessed by Sergio. It's time for Paco Peña. And the switch and play for Totte. Oh, and that's what the fans wanted to see. Bia gets the cross in, and Thaiger with the header, picked up by Calvo. Calvo inside, could be a chance, and it spins up into the air for Jaime. This is fans want to pay their money to see. Totte. Oh, this could be a chance! And Falcon to get there ahead of the Angolan. Totte combining with Michel. Still Michel. Support from Arbilla. Arbilla's overhit it, but Carlos Calvo picks up. Losing out to Ballanthaiger. Manucho just too slow. Sergio. Totte. Mitchell finds Thiago Gomez. Carlos Calvo is straight offside. Well, certainly Hercules have carried the weight of this game, particularly in the second half. Unable to get a third goal that they may just about deserve. Manucho jumps well, and the long-range effort bounces out for a throw-in to Valladolid. Thaiger will take. Surely we'll look for Manucho. And got the last touch on it. Well, There's the Valladolid forward, so it'll be a throw into Hercules. And you're caught by Anucho. And you're in no desire to stay on the ground. They're looking for all 3 points. Hercules don't like drawing at home. 5 wins and 3 defeats this season. It's Calvo looks to get inside Ballanthiger. Claims handball, doesn't get it. It'll be a goal kick to Valladolid. Difficult to see how much contact there was there, if any. Hercules continue to dominate possession stats. This time Aguilar concedes the free kick for the challenge on Manucho. Valladolid possibly would have settled for a point. League leaders. But here's a chance to get all 3. The cross is a poor one though, and it'll be picked up by Paco Peña. Calvo turns it to Peña. Shouts of Olay. Paco Peña dances out of trouble. Switches play to Abilla. Abilla inside for Aguilar. Switch of play to Carlos Calvo. Calvo battling with Ballanthiger. It's Paco Peña. Decent ball into the box. And again for losing out. We're into the last minute. 2-2 is the scoreline in the Rico Perez. The league leaders come back well in this game. Totti. Hercules wanted to play on. It's their ball now. Totti. Decent ball out, should be just kept in. And Hercules need to deliver. Abilla loses out. Valladolid will give the ball away though to Michel. Supported by Paco Peña. Ball headed away by Ballanthiger. Michel, supported by Thiago Gomez. Abilla plays it in, looking for Totti, who strayed offside. Oh, it was tight. Come on, he was in line, surely. 4 minutes will be added on, the 90 already been played. So still a chance for either team to take all the spoils. Oh, so it seems to come off Manucho's hand. It's Valladolid moving forward. Joffrey flicking it on. It's a real race to Carlos Peña and the defender, and play is called back. It'll be a free kick in favour of the purple ones. 3 minutes of the 4 still to play. Joffrey caught by Sergio Diaz after the ball had been played. There was the handball claim. And it's Valladolid with a dangerous free kick. Manucho, one of the target men. Cleared by the blue and whites. Jaime. Thiago Gomez picks up, gives it to Bia, but too much on the ball, and it'll be a throw-in in favour of Valladolid. Carlos Peña to take. It's Valladolid with Joffre trying to make progress. This is out to Abilla. It's clearance back with Valladolid. Michel thought he was caught, and so says the referee. Valladolid put the ball out of play immediately. Not quick enough, caught to Paco Peña. And Hercules refusing to give the ball back. And now to go, still a blue and white ball. And I think it was the manager there, Mandia, saying, well, I'm not giving them the ball back. So, the ball's cut inside there. Balanthaiga clears it ahead of Carlos Calvo. Manucho. He's on his own, shoots! Oh, it wasn't a bad effort from that angle. And Falcon holds on to it. Valladolid will be happy for the final whistle as they withstand another Hercules challenge. No free kick given. As Victor Perez looks to drive down on his own. Manucho gets there ahead of the number 4. There's the final whistle. And a mixed feeling of joy and disappointment from the home fans as they saw their team go 2-0 down at half-time but strike back twice early on in the second half. Valladolid went down to 10 men, but it wasn't enough. Hercules couldn't get the third goal, and I think there was a mix, as I say, of joy and disappointment for Hercules and their fans. They've seen the return of Totte, some nice touches from the ex-Valladolid midfielder. Some moments of class in what was a frantic game of football in the Rico Perez. Hercules will stay top of the table on 33 points. Elche second on 31. Deportivo a third on 30 points. Valladolid move up level on points with Cordoba. Valladolid now fourth in the table. A good game of football. Hope you enjoyed it. We certainly did. Well, that's all for now, folks.